Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I have a collective message. We're going to find out what Spirit wants you to hear. Please remember that these readings do not resonate for everyone. So let's get straight into this and find out what Spirit wants you to know. So I've already pulled some cards here. This one's very specific as per usual, but whoever I'm speaking to today, you are somebody that you have really stepped into your power, okay? Recently, and by the way, it's 3:03 when I'm starting this reading. Recently you have really started to accept yourself. I do see you on this self-love journey. I also see you focusing on yourself and focusing on your goals, and when you're doing this, you're building the relationship that you have with yourself, right? So I am getting that you also have, it's almost like you see things in a different way, like your perspective has changed on a lot of things, right? Um, you are somebody that constantly works on themselves. I do see that you're somebody that you're very peaceful to be around. You're somebody that you bring peace to people, but you also tend to be very positive and happy. And I am getting that. So there's somebody around you that is completely opposite, okay? They seem to really hold on to things. This is somebody that they hold a lot of grudges. I'm also getting that there's something about their eyes. Like, I'm getting that you can see it in their eyes. They seem to have these very snaky eyes almost. It almost looks like, because I'm picturing it right now, like, it almost looks like every time this person looks at you, it's like they're giving you a dirty look, right? And especially within the eyes, like, you can really tell within the eyes. Like, obviously the eyes are the window of the soul. The eyes will definitely expose people. But I am getting that this person, their eyes expose you. I mean, expose, like, their eyes expose themselves, okay? So you can actually see through them, right? But they also feel like that there's something that you're hiding, okay? Now, this person, they're very big on trying to figure out everything about you. They are somebody that they're very analytical, meaning like they love to collect information on people. And right now, they're very fixated on you, like hyper fixated on you. Um, they feel like you're too perfect, okay? They feel like that the energy that you bring seems to be too positive. It seems to be too good to be true, right? Um, so I do see that this person, it's almost like they're trying to find something bad about you. I'm also getting that they feel like you're hiding your true self, right? Now, this is actually a full projection. They're somebody that seems to hide themselves. They seem to be somebody that also had a very, it's like a one track mind type of energy. But I'm getting that their perspective seems to be very negative, okay? The way that they look at the world, the way that they look at things. They don't see things the way that you do, right? They also don't see themselves the way that you see yourself. So the relationship that they have with themselves is completely different. I'm getting that this person, they're very harsh on themselves. They also seem to be, they're very focused on the negativity. So this is why this person's very focused on grudges that they hold. They also, I think I mentioned this already, but they have a lot of grudges on people. Like, they have a lot of people here that they have something against, right? And again, they constantly think about it. But right now, they're focused on the grudge that they have with you. And you're coming up as the Empress, by the way. So they think that you're very fake, you're hiding something, okay, too good to be true. in actual fact, you're very authentic. Actually, you're very much yourself. But you are somebody that you definitely have evolved. You definitely have, you have this healing energy. You're somebody that's very positive and happy all the time. Because this person's not like that, they don't understand that, right? So again, I do think that this person, there's an energy of sabotage surrounding them, right? So I'm getting that they're trying to sabotage something for you. They want to see you fail. And you know what's interesting? They seem to be attacking certain areas of your life. And the areas that they're attacking, whether this is a spiritual attack or a physical attack, as in like maybe they're trying to interfere in your relationship, your connection. Maybe they're trying to interfere in your job, right? But there's this energy of sabotage. They're trying to sabotage things for you. Again, it also could be like energetic. Like they could be actually sending energy your way to try to attack you spiritually. Regardless though, the things that they are attacking in your life actually seem to be the things that you have outgrown, right? This is somebody that's very jealous about the way that you live. They're jealous because they see, it's like the things that money can't buy, okay? It's like your energy. They're jealous of your energy. They're jealous of the way people view you, the way that people love you, the way that you love people, right? It's the things that money cannot buy. That's what they're jealous of. I'm getting even like your family life, right? But I'm also getting that you have this effect on people where people just really are drawn to you and they tend to love you. So you may have a lot of people just saying really good things about you, and that's because you have such a pure heart. Your essence seems to be so pure and loving, right? And people just love to be around you. I'm also getting that people kind of feel grounded when you're around. So you're somebody that really does heal nervous systems. You really calm people down. You make people feel better. If anything, people could come to you in the worst mood and you will uplift them, right? And you do this by grounding them without even trying. So I do think that, yeah, it's the things that money cannot buy. Now, this person here, their mouth is very dangerous. At the moment, there's a lot of harsh things that they're saying about you. There's a lot of bad things that they are trying to speak over you, okay? They're trying to like push some type of narrative about you that is false. Again, they have been looking for something to use against you. They've been looking for your shadow side. They've been looking for your flaws, right? Now, again, obviously you're human, right? But I'm getting that the things that they're finding are very small things, okay? Very small things, but they're trying to make it a big thing. Or for some of you, they haven't found anything at all, okay? And I'm getting that they're just trying to make up things, right? With the Devil card here and the Knight of Swords reversed, this is an energy of trying to kind of fabricate some type of situation that did not happen, or maybe a toxic trait that you don't have, right? Again, with the Knight of Swords reversed, this is lies. This is somebody that tried to manipulate, and do you know what? They see you as interference, right? They see you as somebody that is competition. It's 313 on my actual clock. But they see you as somebody that is a massive threat to them. For whatever reason, they feel like the way people are drawn to you, the way that you, like your lifestyle, everything about you, right? The way people love you. I'm also getting like your lifestyle. They feel like that you have a very fulfilling life. They don't feel that way about themselves. To be honest, this person could have, a fulfilling life on paper, okay? Maybe when you look at this person, you wouldn't really notice anything up. But this person could literally have the best life in the world, but they would never even know it because they are so pessimistic, because they are so focused on the negative. So, of course, this person, they don't even have time to kind of appreciate the things that are around them because they're so focused on other people. For one, like the grudges and like who they want to see fail, right? They're very focused on that. They With the justice reversed card, it's like they're so focused on wanting to see other people fail, the people that they're threatened by. And usually that's the same people that have outgrown them. So this is somebody that is very triggered by your energy. They're triggered by your positive energy, your positive light, okay? The peace that you bring because they run off chaos, right? They run off chaos. They create chaos. When a room is too quiet, this is the person that will cause drama, and I just seen 1111, they only cause drama because they're used to chaos, right? So I do think that this is somebody that they have this energy of sabotage surrounding them. Not only are they trying to sabotage you, but they also have sabotaged other people in the past, and they also tend to self-sabotage, right? Now, this is very clear to me, especially with the whole, like just constantly thinking negative and just constantly hating on other people. This is somebody that, again, they could have everything that they've ever wanted in front of them, but they wouldn't even notice until it's too late because, again, they're focused on what they don't have. They're focused on the negative, right? This is somebody that, and do you know what, like, if you are somebody that is like this, right, you actually have to practice and get out of the cycle of thinking like this. It becomes a habit, right? So this person's been thinking this way for a long time. And again, my right ear is ringing right now. I'm getting confirmation. But I'm getting that, yeah, this person here, like, they just do not appreciate things, right? They're always so focused on what they don't have. They're always so focused on the lack of things, right? Very pessimistic, as I mentioned, right? So that whole, like, glass half empty, half full, analogy, they're definitely the glass is half empty type of person, right? You would actually be surprised with the amount of time, energy, and effort that this person actually puts into focusing on you, right? So, right now, you are their main hyperfixation, right? Like, they're directly just staring at you, but they're also watching everything that's happening around you. It's like you're their movie right now. Now, as I mentioned, they're very jealous of your lifestyle. You are somebody that seems to be very free. That's one thing that this person lacks, okay? They lack freedom. With the Fool card here, you're very spontaneous, right? You're always doing something. You're always taking opportunities, meeting new people, going to new places, right? It's clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So you're somebody that just lives this, like, free life where you're just always doing something. It's very interesting. Your life looks very interesting. But it's got to the point where this person has become so obsessed, they're even obsessed with the people around you. I just named 1414. Like, for example, the closest people around you, like your best friend, your family members, like maybe your siblings, whatever. The people that you are closest to, they have, become very obsessed with you, that they now are keeping strong tabs on the whole unit. Like, everyone, right? And again, it's like a movie to them. Like, they've become very invested in you and the group of people that you're around, and they're watching you like a hawk. They're trying to figure out everything about you, okay? I'm going to tell you the truth. This sounds like a monitoring spirit, So you may notice this person is constantly asking you when, how, where have you been, who are you with, like constantly just trying to gather information, right? Even if you feel like it had no, significant, it might not, but it's like this person always trying to gather information from you. They're always trying to figure out what's going on. This is somebody that watching you, and again, they try to sabotage, right? Now, again, this is not very clear to me, but I'm getting two different energies. And some of them are trying to, again, spiritually attack you, trying to attack your finances, maybe your job, the people around you, your relationships, spiritually, right? For others, they're actually intervening, okay? They're interfering in your connection, your job, the people that you're around. Like, they're literally putting themselves, and I've seen 1555, and they're interfering, right? This is somebody that literally causes so much drama. They thrive off causing drama, chaos, and they love to cause an ending. Like, if they end something, if they actually cause an ending, they get energy from it, okay? Like, they get this massive high. Now, this is a very sneaky person. Okay, this is a very sneaky person. I'm actually getting that this person, they're so obsessed with you that they're trying to, like, it's like they've been watching you from afar. They may even be trying to, like, talk to your friends or family members. Like, there's a sneaky energy to them. Oh, okay. So I'm also getting that there's somebody here, a love interest, right? Now, I mentioned that you came up as the Empress. This love interest is coming up as the Emperor. Now, this person, this obsessive monitoring spirit that you've got around, they are interested in anything that you're interested in. So I do see them kind of targeting this Emperor. I also see them really trying to... It's almost like they want to be chosen over you. They see you as a threat. It's like they want to prove to themselves that they're better. Okay, so I do see them trying to sabotage things for you. But I'm also getting that they're trying to get close to the people that you're close to. Like, it's a really weird energy, right? They even may start copying you. This is somebody that you're going to notice that starts mirroring you, especially with your voice, okay? So if you're somebody that, say you say certain words, okay, they're going to start to pick up on that. They're going to start to do that too, right? Or maybe you have, like, even a certain accent or the way that you speak, right? They're going to mimic that, right? This is somebody that they're watching you so closely, and they want to be like, it's like they're studying you. They want to be like you, but then they also want to sabotage you. And here's the thing, right? The things that they are attacking here are things that you have already outgrown. Actually, the things that they are attacking, here's the kicker, okay? Because whether this is a spiritual thing or, something that they're physically doing, it doesn't matter because it's both the same thing, right? They are trying to manipulate energy here. So, again, whether they're doing it in the 3D or doing it through spell work, it's still showing up in the same way. The thing in here is the things that they're attacking is the things that you have outgrown. Okay, the things that are actually holding you back and keeping you caged, right? You are somebody that you just keep growing and expanding. This person, they keep themselves in a box. They're not free like you, okay? They're not taking opportunities. They're not spontaneous. They seem to be very enclosed, and they do not allow themselves to even have fun, right? They're not even interested in fun, okay? Because the thing is about this person, what was that accent? Okay. what was that accent sometimes that happened? Maybe this person has an accent. It could be a sign, or maybe this person, as I mentioned before, like maybe they like mimic the way that you speak. Let me know if that resonates. But the things that, the positions that you're in that they're jealous of, you've already outgrown them, okay? And actually, you staying in them, they're keeping you stuck, okay? Because you've outgrown them. So what's happening here is this person's actually giving you energy, right? They want things to end for you, but the same things that they're jealous of, okay, and they want to end for you are the same things that you've already outgrown, and it's actually holding you back from the next level, the next chapter, right? Here's the thing, you both are on very different paths, you both have very different energies. You are very focused on yourself and your path and your growth, right? They're very focused on other people, and because they are low-key idolizing you, but like again very low-key, because it's showing up as straight envy, right? This is somebody that does struggle with envy and jealousy. They seem to be somebody that just really tends to jump to that, especially when it comes to freedom and being yourself, because this is somebody that feels like they can't do that. So again, they do seem to be somebody that they may come from maybe a background, a religion, or a family that, again, makes them feel like they cannot be themselves. There could be some type of trauma behind that. But this person, ultimately, they feel like they can't be themselves. And they feel like, like you have such a fulfilling life, and you can be yourself, and you can do whatever you want, and you can go down any path, and you don't care what people think, and people don't even seem to judge you. You're allowed to do that. You allow yourself to do that. You allow yourself to be free and spontaneous, right? Them, on the other hand, they do not allow themselves to do that, right? They don't allow themselves to do that at all, actually. And again, this really does make them jealous, because it's like they're not allowed to do that for whatever reason. Again, could stem from something. We won't get into it, but they can't stand you because they feel like you have all this freedom, you have the things that they want, right? When, you really are just an example. You're really just, there to show them what they could be living, right? But I'm getting they've lived a very different experience to you, and, their journey's different, and that's okay. But the thing is here is, because other people are living differently to them, they seem to be just trying to sabotage and manipulate and like literally ruin things for people. But again, it's actually transmuting into energy that's helping you, because you're somebody that you've outgrown the things that they're attacking. The things that they want you to leave, the relationship, the job, whatever, you have outgrown it, okay? These things are holding you back from your next level, from, the blessings that are coming next. Now, one thing about you is you move very quickly. Okay, and you do not stop, and you do not hold yourself back for anyone, right? This is very powerful. So this person has no idea that their hate, their jealousy is actually fueling you to get to your next level even quicker than what you usually would. Okay, so again, if this person does come in between anything that you're doing, anything that, say they come in between a job or a relationship, trust me when I say that was supposed to leave, that was supposed to go, that was old news, that was keeping you stagnant and stuck, okay? And now you've outgrown them situations. Now it's time for you to let them go and allow the new blessing to come in, right? And this energy here is literally just helping you. I mean, whoever I'm speaking to, you're an alchemist. This energy is never going to work, right? This person here focusing so much on you and being so jealous and being so hateful is just fueling you, because you're an alchemist. The energy transmutes into blessings for you. So it's literally helping you and fueling your manifestation. They don't even know it, okay? Now they can definitely see that things seem to be moving very quickly for you, and you may actually see that things are moving very quickly for you. But again, this person here, they're so focused on what you're doing, okay? They think you get all these opportunities. They also, please be careful of this person physically planting seeds into your head, okay? Because this person here wants to create confusion and chaos, and they want you to think. They can't stand your confidence. They can't stand the way you carry yourself and your lifestyle. So just be careful of this person really trying to like drill things into your head, okay? For example, say they try to say that, I'm not even sure, I can't even think of an example, but whatever they try to like project onto you, anything that does not serve you or is not making you happy or you don't agree with, okay, make sure that you, again, kind of don't accept that and don't believe them. Now, this person here, a part of this chaotic spiritual warfare that's going on here with them, is they're going to try to convince people that you're somebody you're not. They may even try to convince you. Okay? Make sure that you do not fall for it. Right? Again, this is really just fueling you. But the thing is, if they start to try to plant seeds into your head, which they will try to do, you need to kind of make sure that you are not, under any circumstance, believing that, taking that in, or even accepting that into your mindset, right? But yeah, so that's what I have for you guys. We have Aries energy here. We have Virgo energy. We have Taurus energy, Scorpio energy, Cancer energy, and Aquarius energy here today. So that's what I've got for you guys. If it resonated, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.